Denmark, Australia, Canada, Germany, France, the UK, and Finland have issued a travel advisory warning their citizens about visiting the United States of America. Let that sink in. These countries are no longer considering the US a safe destination.
Guys, I'm at JFK Airport at the immigration right now. Behind me, you see there's no lines for tourists. It's only Americans coming back home, but there's no tourists coming to America right now. Nobody wants to come to Trump land, huh? People are boycotting the US.
A lot of travel is down into the United States from around the world. It feels
great.
like there's been reputational
The country's
damage.
doing great. Well, prices are down,
Not the tourism.
gasoline's down, energy's down, tourism is going to be way up. Where do you see the numbers? The tourism is way up.
Not now.
Now Canada, tourism's doing very well. We're doing very well.
Did you all hear what's going on in Las Vegas? Hotel occupancy is way down, nearly 15% lower than last year. And even casinos, I guess, aren't pulling the crowds like they used to. The average room price dropped to $163 a night. Buffets are going to run you about $100. Heck, a cup of coffee is going to be $9. And resort fees are draining people's wallets. One tourist flat out said Vegas isn't even fun anymore. Casinos are cutting costs, workers are making less, and get this, tipped staff say they are earning 50% less than before. Even international travel is down. Canadian visitors, that alone dropped nearly 20%, and overall global travel to Vegas is lagging really bad thanks to rising costs, political tensions, heck, stricter entry fees. Vegas allegedly is shifting towards high-end luxury, but in doing so, it might have priced out the very people who made it iconic in the first place. So here's my question. Is Las Vegas dying? Has it lost its fun, its charm, its edge? Or is it just too expensive now? Would you still visit based on the prices that you're hearing and what it's going to cost you to go? And if you do, what would you bring back? Or have you already moved on?
I'm a U.S. citizen living in Mexico, so I'm very used to seeing travel warnings like this from the U.S. government, warning their citizens about crime and other things that are occurring in different states throughout Mexico. But did you also know that countries all over the world have travel advisories warning their citizens about traveling to the United States? Like Canada, Australia, New Zealand, France, the UK all have travel warnings warning their citizens about traveling to the US. And they cite things like gun violence, police brutality, mass shootings, even lack of access to healthcare. Canada straight up tells its citizens to familiarize themselves with active shooter drills. New Zealand does the same. Imagine your family getting ready to go on vacation and you're reading about active shooter drills so you're prepared while on vacation. Meanwhile, American kids have been doing that since they've been 5 years old. So maybe instead of clutching our pearls about travel outside of the US, we should take a long, honest look at the very real dangers happening in our backyard, because the rest of the world already is.
So a lot of people have decided not to visit America anymore until after the next 4 years or thereabout. A lot of people have decided to cancel their trips to the United States just because of what is currently happening. One eyes, okay, and the fact that some countries have issued, travel advisories to most of their to their people not to visit the US because they don't have time to come look for you wherever eyes have taken you to or anything. So you know how before now it was countries outside of the US that, they keep telling them, oh, you guys have to leave this country. If you're in this place, you need to be careful and all of that. But right now, countries are not the ones issuing such advice to their citizens to be aware of going to the US just because of what ICE is doing. And of course, majorly because of the immigration rates and all of that. Well, I've gathered some clips which I'm going to share with you guys, but I would love to hear from you guys as well. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments as we watch together. Please do well to subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up so that more people can see. So let's go watch, then I'll come back with the commentary. Credit to all creators on this video. Let's go.
Did you hear about this? Trump wants to charge tourists $250 to set foot in the United States. This couldn't come at a worse time. Since Trump has taken office, there's been a 15% decline in international arrivals, and we're forecasted to lose $65 billion in tourism spending. People are not coming to this country because of Trump, his policies, and his rhetoric. And his solution is to start to charge them $250 if they want to come here. This is going to crush the already hurting tourism industry. Keep in mind, most countries charge around $5. I don't know. I just don't understand his thinking. It's like he's purposely trying to alienate the U.S. from the rest of the world while hurting our economy. Yes, the government will take in more revenue, but at the expense of restaurants, transportation, events, shopping, and jobs. This has been attempted by other countries in the past, and it's failed. And there's tons of supporting data to prove it. So why is he doing this? If you're in any of these industries, hold on tight. This is going to be a rough ride. And let me know what you think. And smash that follow button to stay in the loop.
I'm at the airport going home today. And the airline told me I needed to be here 2.5, 3 hours ahead of time so that I don't miss my flight. Guys, this airport is so packed. I'm lucky I came this many hours ahead of time. There's way too many people here, guys. You sure I came 3 hours ahead of time? Oh, airport? What that? There's literally nobody here. This is a joke. This is the emptiest airport I've ever seen before in my life. Me and Frankie literally had the whole airport to ourselves. Pita. Crack up. But don't worry, I'm on time.
I'm not complaining. I have no idea what's going on, but I'm in the Atlanta airport and it's empty. It's like no one in here. I'm shocked. Apparently this is the busiest airport in the world. I believe that. I've been here 1,000 times. But today, it's not busy at all. There's so much negative space.
Vegas airport. Look at how empty it is. It's almost eerie. There are people down there. I don't think I've ever been to Vegas airport when there's nobody here.
Deporting tourists. Wow, this is just fucking sad. Canada, as well as some European countries, the UK, Germany, and more, are now issuing trip advisors to people who want to visit the United States. After numerous people have either been arrested, or for the circumstance of one individual from the UK, was detained by fucking ICE. Making America great again? Our own fucking allies aren't trusting us enough to send their people without an advisor. That should fucking say something. And if you think it doesn't, you are fucking delusional.
It's Joe from Georgia. So tourism season is upon us. And I can tell you what the United States is seeing. The United States is seeing a huge dramatic drop in international visitors to the United States. Now, those visitors contribute millions to billions of dollars of tourism dollars all across the United States, and specifically heavily in Florida, because everybody undoubtedly in Europe thinks that Florida is that Disneyland is the greatest place in the world to go. I don't understand that, but Florida's getting hammered on the tourism end, but it's also across the entire United States. Now, 18 million jobs are in the tourism industry. And when you're starting to lose billions of dollars, what you're going to do is you're going to lose jobs, you're going to lose revenues for small businesses, you're going to lose hotel motel taxes that support some things in local government. So the real deal is here. The world doesn't want to come to the United States, which has always been one of the top tourist destinations in the world. We're going to lose that title this year, and we know who we can owe that to. Congratulations on reducing the income for businesses that rely on tourism.
So a lot of people have shared how they had to cancel their trips, to the US just because of what is happening, the ICE raids. They do not want to be, caught up in the whole ICE raid. So a lot of people have decided that US is not for them right now. So they have decided not to come to the US at all. At all, right? And with the whole adversaries from the different countries telling their citizens, giving them advice not to go to the US right now, you could actually see that some of them are scared. You know how they tell you, don't go to this country, they are this, they are that. That's exactly what some countries are doing to their citizens right now, and making them to choose other countries other than the US. Well, let's check out the comment section of some of the videos and see what people have to say, So somebody said in the comment, I live in Florida, we're a tourist state, and literally, I can't wait for my state to lose money. I'm waiting for them to feel the bill, the ball drop in their wallets. Oh my God. So someone say, Canadian here, there has been a travel warning shortly after Trump returned to office. I'm born and raised in Canada. I have family in America. I won't be traveling to America until after Trump's completes his term or get out, It's not tariff, it's the Father Eyes is locking up green card holders, somewhere white guy Germans, and even American-born citizen. What chance does someone who only has a travel visa have? Exactly my thoughts, because why will anybody want to go to a country you don't have any family there, you do not have residency in that country? So if people who have residency, people have been there for years, or Canadian citizen, like that lady who shared her story, or anybody, gets into ICE detention, what happens to you that just came with a tourist visa? I guess that's just why people are like, you know what, I'm not going. So this one said the 51st state bullshit is disrespectful and a threat. Canada has been a good neighbor. It's not just a tariff, it's not just eyes. You've shown you are not reliable allies as well as not visiting. Canadians are actively avoiding buying American made. Okay, I think this was caused by the tariff well, because it was when the tariff thing hit, you saw a lot of people actually stop avoiding, started avoiding US made products in Canada. They were removing some drinks from their shelf and also labeling some things like foods, label it US made, okay, from the US, so that people can know if they want to buy or not. And remember, the tariff is there, so they have to pay more, okay, if they get to buy US made products instead of buying something made in Canada. So I guess that's one reason, okay. The US need to be on a do not travel list for every country in the world. Okay, I live in Canada, in Canadian border town, and I don't go to the States anymore. It's not safe for my family and I anymore. So the US has never been seen as safe. It just had good, propaganda, the mass saying, and the fact that people carry, okay, pew pew on them is not normal to the world. Now that there is an openly fascist government literally taking people off the streets, the fear has, quadrupled. Yep, we are told not safe to travel to the US. So Mexico for us, okay, this person is a Mexican. Okay, you remember how it's very ironic how countries that the US used to pass, the whole advisory to their own citizens not to go to is now the ones that are not the ones passing the same advisory to, to their citizens not to go to the US. Very ironic. Like, who would ever thought that a day like this will come? Okay, it's not the tariff, it's eyes. Stores are writing the amount of tariff you will pay on items. So you can choose to buy or not. You can choose to not end up in El Salvador. Oh my God, so somebody said, I think this will be the last. This is honestly so sad. I will never forgive the people that voted for Trump because they didn't want a black woman in the office. This is so crazy. So this one said, Australia has issued travel warnings after one of our citizens was imprisoned, then deported back because she had too many clothes in her suitcase. She was visiting her husband for 3 weeks. What a story. What a story, you guys. Well, I'd love to hear what you have to say. This is sad. This is sad. Okay, the whole American dream and all that, people are asking themselves, like, do we really need it? Like, is it really important? Is the American dream very important to a lot of people right now? Okay, people are really asking themselves right now. And that's why you have a lot of people like, I don't need this American dream. I don't need to have vacation in Miami. It must not be in Las Vegas. I can do it anywhere. Bali, wherever you feel like going. Okay, for some people, they feel like for your safety. Okay, right? So that's what people are feeling like. And that's why a lot of people have drawn this comment and you have watched the videos as well. Well, let me know what you are thinking in the comment. Let's have that conversation. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Look forward to seeing you all on my next video. Thank you, guys. Bye.